Now I want to talk about snap to front headlock and switch inside instantly. So which is put him in a position when he does not know where I am exactly. I'm talking about switch side. So let's talk about it. When I snap him and get in front headlock, what's gonna happen on this side? He probably gonna fight. This arm, yeah, like pinch me. You see? So what happened? He kind of pushing me to switch side. When I snap him, so now this arm coming on his chin. Now, other hand, grab him around the triceps. Now I switch the side. So what happened again? I might do it just because, or just feel that he pushing me out, so I switch sides. So if he react, really try to pinch my arm, I'm not even fighting, I just let it go. So pinch again. Okay. So from here, underhook, boom, chin, switch. So let's do it. I snap it, switch side. You see, as I switch side, I move all my body. My hand now stay in one side. I snap him. You see, snap, getting chin, snap, switch side, and my head go this side. This arm, watch how does it work. When I switch my side, this arm went like a wrapping around him. See my wrist going deep. And now I pull him, my elbow going to my ribs, this way. And my head coming here. This way I want to be. Again, underhook, you pinch it, my wrist coming here, chin, my arm going around his triceps, and I pull my elbow to my ribs, and my head cover his arm. That's a position. Again. That's a position where I'm gonna attack instantly because at this point he does not really know where I am. Because he see me right here and we ended up here. So right now he's not aware. I'm gonna attack other side. Now I want to show you attacks on the front headlock switch side to attack instantly. As we talked before, I get in front headlock, switch side, attack instantly. In this case, I did ankle pick. Now I did ankle pick on his right foot, and I can do ankle pick on the left foot. And so I'll show and then we'll talk. Switch side. Going. Now, it's a very common ankle pick. I mean, high-level wrestlers. And the most famous guy who was doing that, it was Elbrus. He wrestled for Ukraine. He was Olympic champion. He's Olympic champion. 3-time world champion. So, now let's talk about details. When I switch sides, instantly my legs ready. So I'm not going on my knees, my legs ready, put pressure on him, my chest, putting pressure on his head. And if I see this leg, for example, my legs start driving towards him. See now this leg stuck. Now I get an ankle, you drive him, now push him. Control ankle. That's the position. It's very important to understand that you're not reaching ankle. Because from my coaching experience, my students start to reach. That could be a big mistake. What we gotta do, see I snap him, so he's still walking forward, but now my legs put, as I switch, put pressure forward, this way. See, right here. So his eyes now look at this ankle. So I drive right here. When I feel like I got him, now I can reach. Not before. Before, I did not drive and he would see it, so he would move his leg back. But at this point, when he walking, look, now I can reach the ankle. Drive, push, secure his foot. So again, pressure, snap, switch side. Now the rule of which ankle you're getting, very simple. Whatever leg you see, whatever foot you see in front of you, whatever close, it does not have to be complicated. So if you react, for example, I snap here, I do this foot, then I go here. So left or right foot should not be a matter. It's just the way he's moving. Again, whatever close to you, just grab it. So I'm gonna show you a few variations. This way. This way. But again, biggest mistake, reaching him. Now I'm gonna show you a little bit kind of drill when you don't have to grab his ankle. This might not happen in wrestling, but at least you will understand what I'm talking about. So again, watch again. I snap. When he snap, I drag. See? So what happened? He's getting stuck on the leg. Let's do it slow. He's moving forward. Now I drag. Negative. Now show, don't try to survive, just show, just collapse a little bit. Here. So I'm using this momentum for ankle pick. When I feel he's stuck, reach his ankle. And very important to elevate. Next attack from front headlock change inside. It's most common coming from Georgian school of wrestling. Geno Petriashvili, 3-time world champion, heavyweight. He attacked a lot of this position. So get in front headlock. So let's break it down. Snap, go ahead, like switch side. As soon as I switch side and I feel I don't have this on, you know, I lost him pretty much. Now I can move his chin, like way here, and open his leg. This. Again, snap. It's number one motion. It's important to not break the grip. You see, I do not do this and shoot. I do move his chin toward the leg. Now what I do next, I move his chin, go leg. Now my second arm coming here, and I put pressure with my head and rotate my body around this knee joint here. Now I table this leg. That's a position. My head keep driving here. And now it's a different variation. I can go here. Take leg laces. We'll just take it down. Have a gut wrench position. So this type of technique. Let's break it down more. Again, front headlock. I feel I can't control his head, so I move his chin. My head, put pressure on his knee, and I circle around. I table the leg, his foot on my knee, go around. Now it's a different situation, it could be here. If I see this leg, it's fine. If I don't see it, like move it away. I put pressure. Again, I could go here. Go here. Let's go from this side. Here. Now again, very important to rotate your body. Don't go forward, go around. Pressure is ahead. Shelf. Now, with this shelf, I can move my leg back, like this. This way. You have him here, with pressure. Let's do it fast. So similar position. Again, I like to show switch inside because he's not expecting it, but you can do this moves, not necessarily switch inside, and I'll show you later. Let's see again. So I snap from the left switch side. Now, again, I see his body position, kind of estimate what I can do, and he's the one of the attack. Buhasar Sativ used to do. This body has a long arms, so that's the position. So he would go from front headlock to the cradle position and pin. Again, you don't have to switch side. It could be, for example, re-attack. Like if he's going high price slow, now he's over here, he's coming back. A re-attack. But why I do that? Because he's not expecting me when I switch side. Switch side, he's not expecting me, I'm here already. So let's do it slow. Switch side, if I see this leg. Now I go, pull his chin up a little bit, go all the way down this way, like in my hands. Keep moving forward. It's very important to, again, the precise of switching side and switching your head position. Because again, I'm gonna disappear. It's like illusion. You see me here, this side, all over the side, and I'm on this side attacking this leg. It's almost like misdirection shot as well. Again, snap, and move in here. So this part. Snap, move in. Now what? Penetrate. Move, pull his chin, penetrate. See my arm going deep, so I can lock my hands. Now I drive him forward. Control. Elevate his leg. Roll him on his back. Again. Could be variation again, just straight snap. For example, collar high pressure, high crash, snap. Re-attack. my elbow in a collar tie position, so when he's changing level, my elbow let me know that. So when he's changing, and usually it happens when wrestlers shooting with no touching me, like this shot. So when he's going here, so what I do, I snap him and move my leg, and now I just change the leg again. So it's like an instant reattack. See here, I'm coming back. Go. That's a position, I think, Buasar, I don't remember, I think he won his first world in the final. He did the switch shot. Like again, this one. But again, in our concept, switch it sides. Underhook to slide by single leg. So, what did I do? It's very important to understand my footwork. Everything comes from my legs. When I snap him and he's fighting back, my leg's already ready. So this leg, and I pull him and he pulls me back. So I using his body energy, my leg here, and from this leg motion coming to my arm like this. So I would say it's a shark bite. So again, snap, push. Now, what happened with this arm? Snap, when I shot him, this arm comes straight down. Okay. So what happened when I drag him, it's like coming up. Again, I know people try, it's a different variation, people try to do this, but you have to study this leg. See how I use this leg. Snap, you feel his body, now my leg ready. So I can push him straight line between my leg and my arm. So again, it's quick a little bit circle, but again, the mechanical part is left. So again, shot by, arm coming down, getting his leg. Wrestle, snap him, he's flying. Control leg, getting ankle, control his arm please. Hand leg, and finish single leg. It's going to be different. Could be here. And snap. Leg. Control ankle. Try to attack. You see, like moving back. Try to attack here. And so on with our finishes. But again, footwork and this motion very important. I can control him with a collar tie, an underhook, and move him. See, try to snap him. So he's fighting hard. So don't give me a head. Again. Again, I want to highlight the footwork. When I snap him, he's fighting. My leg's ready to shock him. You see, like pull, 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 and then leg. And then finishes. This one, underhook slide. So we control underhook and snap him. He's coming up a little bit. Like fight a little bit here. Come up. Now I just go. So it could be single leg. It could be high crotch. This side high crotch would be better. So let's talk about it. It's kind of a complicated move. What I did, why we call it slide by. So when he's fighting down, again it's my footwork. I step aside, this, and drive him opposite direction. Now, because my arm is underhook, I limp in my arm. Limping. So again, it's very important when I slide in. I'm sliding to his elbow, but I'm not creating space. I'm not doing this. My head literally sliding on his arm. So I bring him up. He's fighting down. Step aside. Yeah. Now, when I driving him, this arm coming straight down. So that's what happens. Here, or if my head going outside. So again, this move is take time to learn because it's you gotta be timing with underhook, limping, at the same time changing level and footwork. Just see that. Yeah. So let's talk again. In order to get it, you have to elevate this arm. You want him to react and fight this way, like this. That's why when I get an underhook, it's very important to the way you get an underhook. When I get underhook, I a little bit go an elbow to elbow like this. So I make him fight more. Because if I go this way, there's nothing to fight. He just pinches his elbow. So if I have the chance, when I get an underhook, it's very important how you get underhook. So I snap him, for example, and when my arm comes into underhook, my elbow comes close to his elbow here. So he's fighting right here, and I'm using his body step out. See, my leg ready, my head ready. Now I just lengthen my arm and drive him. This arm coming straight down. This is a dash. This way, or my head going on his body inside. So same position. Bring his elbow. Bring him up. He's fighting down. I'm using momentum. Step aside. Change level. Arm. Now my head driving this way. Okay, let's do it from, let's see it from different angles. Snap. That's it. Now, for me personally, this is my single leg attack. So on this side, it would be very similar but high crotch. Because for me easier to drive this way to the high pressure. That's my side. So similar. Bring him up. He's fighting down. Step aside. Slide. Arm down. Again. Collar tie, moving in. Under. That's the side. Slide by, single leg, and high crunch. Okay, so most of the attacks I show you, it was his side, my right hand, his left hand. But usually, being honest, most of the people in the earth, including wrestlers, they're good on one side. So I'm good on this side on the attacks I show you, and this side I have a different attacks. So on this side, it's easier for me to do something different. One of them is an outside trip. So when I get an arm underhook on his right side, my left arm, so it's a similar position. I snap him, he's coming up, and because I have this shoulder, now I drop my second shoulder, so it looks like this. So it's an outside trip. Snap, it's coming up. Here. Now let's talk what I do. So it's very similar to inside trip because we talk about hips and hooking him from inside. But outside trip, it's a throw. So how I set him up? I snap, and again, because I wrap his shoulder, so I feel his body. So if I feel he's fighting up, you see like a snap, he's fighting up. So now my body coming into him, stab, here. That's the position. Again, snap. It's coming up. I step with my left foot. Snap. Step my left foot. Bring my hips. Here. Now, see my second arm coming under his armpit. And now I elevate his leg. Let's talk about every part of your body here. So again, snap, and I do snap. I put pressure a little bit on the shoulder this way. For this particular move, elevate elbow, put pressure like this. So I want him to come up this way. Here, here. See here. Now my arm sliding here. So when this arm sliding, it's giving me space for this arm. Here. Here. Now footwork. I snap, so I feel when he's coming up. I step a little bit. Now my second leg coming here. See, I elevate my leg with my hips. Motion starts from the hips, and I elevate my leg. Hips, leg. That's the position. Snap. Position. Now, as soon as I come, my hips come close to his hips, right here. Hips to hips. My second arm reaching shoulder. Now I elevate all his leg from here. Drag him down, pinch his arm, control head. It's a pinning combination. again, snap. So in order to learn it, good idea would be walking particularly this move. Snap, snap. So this part of hips, going on his part with the same hips. Right here. Now, what about shoulders? So when I come here, my shoulder, punch his shoulder, like this. Okay. So now I put together punching his shoulder and my hips, same time. Now we put this move together. So again, I would suggest break every move you learn for those small pieces. Again, this footwork, move as I go. Okay, next move on underhook position, it's a high crotch. So, high crotch and a little bit different finish, and I'll explain why later. So wrestle here, I pull this arm over the crotch, switch. So again, what I did, I pull this arm over with an outside step, this. Yeah. High crotch, wrapping my body, circle, doing this. And we kind of did it previously, this type of finish, roll finish. And the reason why, because when we wrestle overseas, we get in trouble in the high crotch finishes. I done high crotch, and he got me with a chest lock, and we chest lock, and we wrestled here. And that's not easy situation to wrestle. So, in order to prevent it, I drop my body before he's doing chest lock. So. So let's see what I do. Underhook. Now, we wrestle and I feel I can pull him over. Again, it's very important to do outside step. This step. You see, I'm moving this like forward. Pull him over. Look like this. Now, this arm shooting straight down. It could be this way, but it's like kind of straight down. Not this. Because if I reach him from far away, he see me. You see, he see me, he can react. But here, it's like I pull him over this way. That's the position where I want to be, to the high crotch. So position number one itself is a change in level. Pull him over. Now when you pull him over, you gotta feel like you pull him all the way to this wall, like literally like this. And then same time drop your body, maintain your position, back straight, outside step. Yeah. And then as soon as I reach leg, we're talking about, again, beating his chest lock position. See, before he tried to grab me, I disappear here. So, one, and with this arm coming already on the low ankle, two, Put pressure with my head, drive him, elevate leg, shelf it, put pressure. Okay. So it's very important to be timely on this position, timely on pull him over and do an outside step. Step. So you drop knee, go forward between his legs, post my knee between, do him over, step forward. Could be this way, I shove his leg, I can turn his hip this way. Now, I love this leg so I can do that gut wrench. Okay. See, I want you to pay attention every time I get an underhook. My second arm control here.